So real quick, this is kind of like a part 2 to my vlog having to do with the NJCC. So one of the groups that was there was called, was this group? Finest. They cosplay as G.I. Joe Cobra characters. There was a Sergeant Slaughter, so I guess that counts. I don't know if he was with them or not. He seemed to be hovering around them a lot, but I know it's mostly Cobra. Now, I mentioned this in a side video because they do it as to help dogs with cancer. Now, also, while I was there, and trust me, this will all make sense in a moment. So, Will Torres, who does the artwork for the Walking Dead comics, he was there and he was saying to people, do you want to be zombified? So, what I did was, I went onto my friend, right? I went onto her Facebook page and I started looking for a picture because I bet she would love to be zombified by this guy. Well, as I'm looking at her picture, she had a picture with her and Herschel, who, okay. Then I scrolled down more and she had a picture with Glenn. But I kept scrolling down because I was like, Then I remembered, because I saw it. She met Norman Reedus, one of her favorite men in the whole wide world that she would love to produce thousands of babies for. She wouldn't care the damage to her body just because of the act that would produce those babies. Now, because it's her and Daryl, I was like, okay. So, she got zombified with Daryl by Will Torres, and when I first handed it to her, she didn't really realize, like, it had to sink in. But it was so funny because the first words out of her mouth that I could comprehend and understand was, I wonder how he would do me in. So this was a really big pickup for her because she, her dog has cancer, like osteo something cancer. It's bone cancer, and is undergoing is about to start going chemotherapy. And, you know, so if you're looking to maybe donate a small amount of money to help dogs with cancer, whether you want to donate to my friend or to the Finest, which, here's the card, and I'll link to their Facebook page below. Please click the links. It's a worthy cause. And if you do go with my friend's Patreon page, the money goes towards her pain medication because that's really all that they can afford. The chemotherapy itself, they found, you know, a study group that is paying for it, but everything else is on their dime, and they work small retail jobs, so they can't really afford everything that they need to keep their dog comfortable. So if you're looking to, you know, help something out, if it's whether it be my friend or, you know, anonymously through the Finest, then, you know, check them out below.